Hi, my name is Venu Tadipati. I'm working as an associate professor in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. In this video, we are going to discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of React.js. Before going to see the advantages and disadvantages of React.js, let me discuss about some points of React.js. React.js is a JavaScript library for designing and developing the UI of websites and web apps. It allows you to create interactive elements on websites. JavaScript is a scripting language that enables users to build and manage dynamic content on their websites, such as slideshows, animated graphics, interactive forms, etc. For example, when you hover your cursor on the courses button on a home page, a drop-down menu appears. So that's an interactive component and you can build on through JavaScript. Why React? There are alternatives of React, which is nothing but an Angular JS. React has more control over the flow of application, reusing the components. It is also called as an optimization, easy to learn, trusted by some leading companies like Facebook, Netflix, PayPal, Tesla, etc. And more job opportunities are there for React developers, mainly used for single page applications. Single page application. It sends a single request to the server and you will get HTML, CSS and JavaScript as a response from the server. Initially, a virtual DOM is created, then any further requests are handled by the React. React only updates that particular object in the actual DOM when there are real updates, and it saves a lot of time, bandwidth, etc. Improves the performance, and some of the single page applications are Gmail, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Coming to the history of React, in 2011, Jordan Waki, a Facebook engineer, built React.js to simplify UI development. It is the view layer of a model view controller application. An essential highlight of React is that it allows you to make components. Those components are reusable HTML elements. This means you can reuse them to create a user interface much quickly and efficiently. Apart from components, React also has state and props that allows it to streamline data storage and handling. History behind React evolution. The history of React.js started in year 2010 with the creation of XHP. XHP is a PHP extension which improved the syntax of the language such that XML document fragments become valid. PHP expressions and the primary purpose was used to create custom and reusable HTML elements. The main principle of this extension was to make front-end code easier to understand and to help avoid cross-site scripting attacks. The project was successful to prevent the malicious content submitted by the scrubbing user. But there was a different problem with XHP in which dynamic web applications require many round trips to the server, and XHP did not solve this problem. Also, the whole UI was re-rendered for small change in the application. Later, the initial prototype of React is created with the name FaxJ by Jordan inspired from XHP. Finally, after some time, React has been introduced as a new library into JavaScript world. JSX comes from the idea of XHP. What are the major features of React? The major features of React are uses JSX syntax, a syntax extension of JS that allows developers to write HTML in their JS code. It uses virtual DOM instead of real DOM, considering that real DOM manipulations are expensive. Supports server-side rendering, which is useful for search engine optimizations. Follows unidirectional or one-way data flow or data binding. Uses reusable or composable UI components to develop the view. What are the various features of React.js? Let's take a look at some of the most important features of the React.js. JSX, also known as JavaScript Syntax Extension. It is one of the newly added features of React.js. Although it is not mandatory to use JSX in the development of React, but it is recommended. Components. Yet another major feature of React is the component. Needless to say that React is all about its component. It helps to maintain code, especially when working on a large-scale projects. Flux and data flow. React follows a unidirectional data flow, thus making it easier for you to reason about your app. Flux, on the other hand, is a pattern that helps to keep this data flow in one direction. What are the advantages of React.js? Coming to the advantages of React.js, the applications which are developed by using the React.js are efficient on both client and server side as well as in other frameworks. Improves readability, which in turn helps in the maintenance of large apps. Now we'll see the disadvantages of the React.js. Might not be too comfortable for some developers since it uses inline templating and JSX. Takes into account only the view layer of the app. Therefore, you might need other technologies for development. Thank you.